Hi guys, so the cat is out the bag. I can finally tell you that I am going to Manchester tomorrow and I'm going to be shooting a campaign for Arc and Motel Rocks, and I'm going to the Christmas event and meeting all my friends in Manchester that I know through blogging, and it's really exciting and it's been really hard to keep this from you, but I kind of wanted to reveal it in like a different kind of way. Like, I know that it's not massively a big deal, but to me it is, because I always thought that the minute a brand thought of me as good enough to take away would be the minute that I kind of know I'm making it somewhere. So that's kind of why it's a big deal to me. So I thought that to tie in with me going to Manchester, I would give you a packing video for a mini break, city break type of, don't know what my hand's doing right now, but I just thought it would be a really good way to show you what I'd pack if I'm going away for a night or two, and show you the kind of things that go into my case. Now, I'm just not good at packing. I pack far too much than what I need and end up with just so much stuff everywhere. But for Manchester, I've kind of managed to narrow it down a bit because I have got to go to work before I leave. So I've obviously got my work uniform, which is just my black jeans that I wear all the time, a striped top, a jumper and some boots, which is perfect because it means that I've got the jumper to take with me, I've got the jeans already on, and I've got some smart boots if I need them. But obviously there's other shoes being packed too. So to pack, the first thing I wanted to throw in was my underwear. Now, when I take underwear on anywhere with me, I normally take it in this little bag that pyjamas came in years ago, and that I just find that the easiest way to carry everything, and then it's not all over my suitcase. So that goes in first. And the next thing I put into my case is my shoes. Now, first off, I am taking some Converse because I don't know what kind of mood I'm going to be in on Tuesday, whether I'm going to want to wear some fancy boots home or if I'm just going to want to have some really comfy Converse, because my Converse go everywhere with me. They're my favourite shoes. I love them to death. So they go in first and foremost. And then I'm also throwing in some more dressy heels, which are the Kurt Geigers that I mentioned in my last video. They are my all-time favourite shoes at the minute, so they are going in for the evening and maybe the next day, depending on how I feel about going home in heels, because I have got to get the underground in London, which is a hassle with a suitcase as it is, let alone adding heels to the equation. Then I'm going to add in my toiletries. Now, for toiletries, I didn't really want to take too much for one night, so all I've got is my micellar water, which is the Drama Clean from Soap and Glory. I've got my deodorant, and I've got dry shampoo, which is my Lee Stafford one, which smells amazing, and I actually prefer it to Batiste, so that's gone in as well. And then I've got my Rosie for Autograph perfume, which is my current favourite, and I just love the bottle. I think it's so classic, so that's definitely thrown in there. And obviously this is all going to get rearranged at some point. This is just kind of like my basic packing. And then moving on to clothes, the first thing I thought about was the event, which is the whole reason I'm going to Manchester. So I thought I needed to kind of pack something dressy and then something that was my fallback option. So the first option is my monkey silk shirt, which I've worn a few times to events and stuff, but I really love it. It's really easy to style, and I'd be wearing it with my high-waisted jeans if I did wear it. So I've obviously got my high-waisted jeans already on my body, so I'd literally just need to throw the shirt on. I do have a backup option, which is just my black leotard and my suede button-down skirt. See ways to style at the top for more information on that one. But that's just my two outfits, because I don't really know what to expect from the event and what I'm going to feel like when I get there, because I'm quite a last minute dressy person for an event. Like, I don't really think about my outfit till the very last minute. So that's all of that. And then I obviously needed to think about my outfit for the next day. I'm going to throw in my white jeans and my big black roll neck because it's really comfortable for travelling, and it will go with any of the shoe choices that I've thrown in. If you hadn't already noticed, there's quite a monochrome theme going on, because I find that when I travel, packing all monochrome means that you've got so many different outfit choices, whereas if you pack patterns, you're limiting yourself a bit more. So I tried to pack a lot of monochrome, knowing that I could mix and match different pieces so that I could either go with the outfit that I'd originally put in, or I could choose a new outfit from stuff that was in the case already. So that is all of that. Didn't really need too much for one night. If I was packing for another night, I'd probably have just thrown in another top, and then obviously I could rewear jeans, not a problem, and I've got 3 pairs of shoes in there, which is more than enough for one night. The last thing that I'm throwing into my suitcase before closing it is a nice chunky scarf, just in case I realise that it's a bit too chilly not to have one and I just want to snuggle up a little bit on the way home. So after all of that, I move on to my makeup, which doesn't actually get thrown into the case until the very last minute because I need it for tomorrow morning. But it's in there for now just to show you where I'd put it. Now my makeup bag is quite big compared to my suitcase, so I tend to shove it in like one of the grooves because I find that it kind of fits in then. In my makeup bag I've got a few different products that I'm going to be taking. To get rid of any shine, I've just got my Professional Shine Vanishing Prone Powder, which is new to my collection, massive mouthful, but it's actually really good for minimising the appearance of pores as well as making your skin look a bit less shiny. I know that I've got to be doing the shoot in the morning and I'm going to be quite tired from being up so early the day before, so I've got my simple eye roll-on, which is just a caffeine roll-on, makes your eyes look a lot brighter, keeps you more awake. And then I've also got one heck of a block, which is my Perfecting Primer that I've been loving at the moment from Soap & Glory. Then for foundation, I couldn't really decide which I wanted, so I've packed two. Now this is kind of through me just being really fussy and not knowing what I'm going to want to wear. So the first one is the Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation from CopperGardenx. This is a new one to my collection that I'm trying out again and I'm really liking it, so that's coming with me. And the other one is Elizabeth Arden's Flawless Finish Perfectly Satin, which is my all-time holy grail, and I've mentioned this in nearly every single video that I've ever done. This is my favourite by far. I've got my Benefit They're Real for lengthening my lashes and Rimmel's Wake Me Up thickening them out, because that's the two combinations that I really like having together. I think it works really well, so that's gone together there. I've got the NYX Wonder Stick for contouring my face, and then I've got the Liquid Illuminator to just give me a bit of a glow. Don't know if I'm actually going to use these products because I don't use them every day, but they're there if I need them. I've got my MAC Studio Fix powder because that's what I like to set my foundation with. Obviously packed my Barry M Trusty Brow Kit, which is my all-time favourite. I couldn't live without this. And then for lipsticks, I have three. The first one is Peach Stock by MAC, which is a nice nude shade if I choose to wear one. I've got the NYX Butter Lipstick in Little Susie, which is a really nice deep corally pink. And then I've also got NYX in Pure Red, which is a matte lipstick in bright red, just in case I decide I want any of those, because like I said, I don't know what I'm wearing and I don't know what I'm going to feel like in the evening to know what I want on my lips. All of that just ends up thrown into my makeup bag, which as I mentioned is ginormous, and put into the corner of my case, as you can see me putting it in now. And then I'm going to move on to my hand luggage, because that's basically all I'm packing in my suitcase. I've still got a bit of room in case I decide to put my laptop into there, or in case I get any goodies from the event, which obviously I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to, but if I do, then at least I know I've got the room for them. Now my hand luggage is my big tasseled bag from ASOS, which I have in a lot of outfit posts. I just really love it. It's a perfect size, it's easy to sling over my shoulder, and the really wide strap makes it comfortable for carrying it, because obviously where it's so big you can add a lot of weight to it, and I do add a lot of weight to it, so I like it to be quite a sturdy strap so that I can throw it over my arm. Inside my handbag I don't really pack all that much. The first thing I definitely throw in is my umbrella, because at the moment the weather's really bad, so I figured that I'm kind of going to need something like that just because I don't know if I'm going to get soaked or not. And then the next thing that I'm going to put in there is my purse, which I actually use a small purse at the moment from Jules rather than carrying around like a big wallet. So this actually just keeps all of my cards in, so things like my rail card, my bank card, my Oyster card, any cards that I'm going to need, as well as the train tickets that I have for getting to and from Manchester. That all fits really nicely into there with a bit of loose change to get a coffee on the way, and that's all ready to go in my suitcase, as well as like ID and stuff. Then I'm going to pack in my NYX lipstick, which is a really nice nude shade. That's going straight into there, along with my Vaseline Sugar Coated, which is my favourite Vaseline of the moment. My glasses are also going in there because I can't really see my laptop without them, so I've definitely packed those so that I can get on with some editing and stuff, as well as my headphones so that I can listen to any videos that I need to edit or any DVDs that I decide to take with me, and my trusty laptop in the Jack Wills case, because the Jack Wills cases are actually really padded, which are perfect for travelling and keeping my laptop nice and cosy inside without it breaking or anything. So that was what I packed in my suitcase, my handbag and my makeup bag, because they are the three things that you definitely need when you're going on a mini city break. And obviously your camera, which I couldn't pack because you are currently watching me on that camera. So that camera will be going in my case at some point, just not right now because otherwise you won't be able to see me. I really hope you like this video, guys. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below with what you think I should be packing as well as, because I've probably forgotten something along the way. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is @CopperGarden, to see updates while I'm in Manchester, and I really hope you look forward to the vlogs and stuff that are going to come from this, because I'm really excited about going. I've never been to Manchester, I've only ever been to like Scotland or Birmingham up north, so to me it's quite a new adventure and I'm a bit scared, but I'm really excited at the same time. And I'm going to meet some people that I am friends with through blogging and have been for a long time, so that's really exciting, and if you are one of my friends from Manchester, I can't wait to meet you. Bye guys. Oh my god, I'm so weird. Bye guys.